Growing up, birthdays always felt like a dream I wasn't allowed to have. My parents never celebrated mine. No cake, no decorations, not even a small acknowledgement. But my sibling? Their birthdays were nothing short of extravagant. Balloons, music, friends laughing, and gifts piled up like a festival. At first, I didn't understand. Was I not good enough? Was there something wrong with me? Every year, I'd sit in the corner watching as they planned for my siblings' big day, wondering when it would finally be my turn. When I turned 10, I gathered the courage to ask my parents. I remember the moment clearly, standing in the kitchen, my voice trembling as I said, "Why don't you celebrate my birthday?" My mom froze, and my dad avoided my gaze. Their reply was short, "We'll celebrate next year." But next year never came. As I got older, I stopped asking. I told myself it didn't matter, but deep down it hurt. I started comparing everything. Why did they treat my sibling like royalty while I faded into the background? One day, everything changed. I overheard my parents talking late at night. They thought I was asleep, but their words hit me like a wave. My mom whispered, "I can't celebrate that day. It reminds me of..." And her voice cracked. I couldn't hear the rest, but it was enough. The next morning, I confronted them. This time, they didn't brush it off. Instead, they told me the truth. The day I was born was tied to a loss. Someone close to them had passed away on the same day. For years, they carried that pain, and celebrating my birthday brought back memories they couldn't face. It wasn't about me. It never was. Hearing their story changed everything. I no longer felt invisible. I felt their pain, their guilt, their struggle. I forgave them, but more importantly, I realized something. I could celebrate myself. Now, every year, I make my own traditions. I bake a cake, light a candle, and celebrate the life I've built, free from the shadows of the past. If you've ever felt unseen or unloved, remember this. Sometimes people's actions are rooted in their own struggles, not your worth. You are worthy of love, celebration, and joy. Never forget that. Thank you for listening to my story. If this touched you in any way, share your thoughts in the comments. And if you want to hear more stories like this, make sure to subscribe. Your support means the world to me.